share with you today that I'm celebrating my 1 year anniversary of eating High Plant Foods Raw Till 4 diet. It's been almost exactly 1 year and I feel amazing. I'm never going back to the way I ate before because now I feel like I have the energy I did when I was 20, when I was in college and I was going to classes and working like 2 jobs and dating and social life and everything. Like, I have been able to add to my schedule and take on things that I've been wanting to do, but I haven't been able to do in recent years because of fatigue. And now I feel like I can just conquer the world. I can do it all. And I don't have aches and pains in my knees like I used to. I don't get sick as often. I mean, it's just, the list is endless. And I feel awesome. I can eat whatever I want to within the plant food diet. I don't have to restrict calories, and I'm losing weight. I have great energy, and every day I feel better in my own skin. I feel better in my own body. So never going back. But today I want to talk about exercising because my husband and I, we have been gym rats our whole lives. And having kids makes it difficult to go to the gym. So before we had kids, we would go to the gym like once a day. Maybe we would skip a day if we needed to. But, we would be in the gym all the time. That was what we did. And we would be there for a good 2 hours when we were there. And we looked great. Both of us looked great. We were eating high protein, high fat. But if we were not in the gym every day, pretty much, that diet just wasn't working. So that was kind of the requirement. And we were also, trying to achieve muscle gain. And now that we have both been eating a plant food diet for a year and continuing to go to the gym, albeit not as often because we have kids and it makes it a bit more difficult. We go probably 3 to 4 times to the gym every week. We have both noticed that despite not going as often, we're still able to achieve the muscle gain and maintenance. And my husband has also noticed that it's easier for him to put on, to gain muscle and to keep it. It's a lot easier for him than it used to be when he was 20 to 25 years old. And he's in his 30s now, so it's just amazing that he's able to eat a high plant diet, and not focus on protein, not focus on any of that. You still get some protein in your plant food, but it's not an obsession with protein. And being meatheads ourselves before, we would never have believed that. We would have been like, well, those people are crazy. They must be doing something that they're not saying, or they must be lying. We would have chalked it up to something. Just that someone could eat all plant foods and have that kind of muscle gain is, to us, would have been just crazy. So not something that I expected, but it's definitely nice because I don't have to go to the gym as often to maintain the muscle that I feel like I want. And my husband, he's just completely bulking up, and he's lucky to go and lift weights more than 3 times a week. Sometimes it's 2, and he's still just looks amazing. So both of us are completely impressed by that. It's not a struggle to maintain muscle or to gain muscle on a low protein, high plant foods diet. And then the other thing I want to talk about is it's easier to recover. So if I do a set, say I'm doing shoulders or something, before eating the way that I had in the past, I would have had to wait longer in between each set in order to do the same number of reps that I was trying to do for each of those sets. And now I have so much less need for recovery time in between. So I'll be doing a set and then I'll be waiting, and I feel like I can do it again, like I can do it all over again, and I don't need to sit there and wait a whole minute or whatever for my muscles to recover, and I'll have another go. And I can still do the same number of reps in that set. It's not like at the end I'm getting, oh, I'm so tired because I was too quick about it. It's just amazing how quickly the muscles recover. So yeah, less time needed to rest between sets and less fatigue. And then the biggest thing too, my husband has been talking to anybody who will listen about this because he just can't believe it. But he doesn't need to take a huge rest in time between lifting. So a lot of times guys will do like upper body, so they'll do shoulders and biceps and triceps or whatever on a day, and so you have the next day you're bound to be sore in those areas because you've really focused on it, and then you would switch to maybe a lower body part, so you would do legs the next day, which is really typical in the weight training arena. But what he's found is that eating this high plant foods diet, he doesn't need that rest time. He could do shoulders day after day after day and like hit them really, really hard all of those days because he doesn't have like super sore muscles. And I mean, he used to be a personal trainer, so he's not being wimpy about it. He knows what he's doing. He's in there really pushing as hard as he can. And yet he's able to go back and do it again the next day if he wanted to. And oftentimes he does. You know, if he has 2 days in a row to go to the gym, and then there's a 3-day gap when there's not a good time to go to the gym, he'll just hit those 2 days and won't be suffering from muscle soreness during that time. So absolutely amazing. You've got to try it. You guys, you totally got to try it. It's so awesome.